in the mix. All right. Enough with that. What is going on, guys? And today we're going to do another audit on a website called rmxts.com. It's called Remixologist. All right, let's go ahead to the home page. And by the way, I have already do the audit before this video, and I've checked out everything. So let's start with Google Analytics, already done. So let's talk about the red ones, they're not done. So in Google Search Console, you need to have access on those being webmaster tools also. And SEO solution, they're using Yoast. Uptime monitoring needs to be implemented, or if you already are tracking 24 hours on your website, if it is live out there 24 hours 7 days a week, then that's good, because once it goes down, even though that's around probably an hour or 2 hours, that's going to hurt your rankings. Sometimes it takes 5 hours on other website. So good for time in here, just double click that and then go to March 6th, and let's just copy paste real quick, paste it right there. So their website is all about services, DJs doing performing in a wedding, birthdays, or so on. I haven't seen the location and services that they have in here. What I see is weddings and events. All right, so it should have services visible or transparent to the users. So when they go in here, it should not talk about Vibe with us, but services. All right. So other than that, that's okay. But it should include other services in here and location. Wait. It lacks in location on services pages. So once it is services, it should be services in here and location. So because it will help in ranking Google. Right? And at the top part in here, it should have a button like directly. If you want a code, then request for a free code right here. So don't let a subpar music mix kill your mood. We're here to create the perfect vibe for your party. Request a code now. How about that? So when a user visits this page directly, they see a button, a call to action right here at the top, and they see a call to action at the bottom. All right. So let's go ahead to Uptime Monitoring. Yep. Check about contact privacy policy and terms of service. I've seen about and contact page, and there's no say hello. There's no terms of service and privacy policy in here, so that needs to be created. Set up keyword rank tracking. That's in Ahref or somewhere else that you are tracking keywords if you are ranking. So I've seen you're already ranking on a few 439 keywords. Lower search volume, that's fine. Some are huge. Right. So we are in position page 3, I guess. Page 3 or 4. So that's new. That can be improved by doing off-page SEO. And also on page, if the page that is ranking in here doesn't, qualify for this type of keyword, that needs on page. So let's go ahead and move to user experience. By the way, the site is fast. It loads 796 millisecond. So that's fast. No need to worry to go for letter A or 100% speed in here. So let's go to check site is mobile friendly, and I have checked it. Let's try again. While that is loading, let's check it out. Make it easy to share your content. Other than that, optimize your images is good. Check your and optimize your 404 page, all good. Claim your brand on multiple social networks. I have checked out Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. There's no YouTube. Instagram, there is, but only Instagram and Facebook in the homepage. All right. So let's double check out mobile friendly. All good. I was testing on a different URL earlier. That's why it failed. So that's done. Mm, let's go to technical. Um, there is an SSL certificate or installed, and it redirects in the homepage, but on the blog or other pages, it needs to be forced into HTTPS. Let's try to check in here. What are we going to do is we move a little bit, as you can see. Right, so we are going to remove the S in the HTTP, and we are getting a not secure website right here. All right, probably that is causing this issue or something. Nope, that's not causing it, but it has a not secure part in here, right? So that's one in there. Add sitemap to Google Search Console and need access on Google Search Console. That's why it's marked as red in here. To check if there is the sitemap is up submitted in there. So let's go ahead to the sitemap. So that is created by Yoast, and it should be added in here. It should be listed as sitemap. This is the link to the sitemap, so that the robots will know that that's the sitemap, and they will going to crawl in here, different posts, different pages on the website. So again, there's a huge post in here, around 209 URLs. Right, that's awesome. So let's go ahead to broken links. So the broken links I have checked is mostly on the JPG, the images in the blog pages. It's been removed, and there's a lot of it. So that needs to be fixed. Check others. Yep, still the same. Wait. The post needs to have more content. Right. So there's a lot of pin content in here. I'm just guessing. Wait, is that all? Oh, load more. Perfect. But it's not loading more. Is it loading? Going on in there. Let's try again. Nope. Load more is having issue. I'm seeing lots of blog posts in here and it only contains 9, 12, 12 featured in the homepage or blog. Right. So I'm going to include that in the bottom. Load more blog post is not working. That needs to be fixed. Let's just mark that in here. Not done. All right, so I put it, remove tags and categories is okay because categories have different content inside of its pages. So what I'm talking about is sample. The category is not the same as this, right? So that's good. So we can let the category, but the post tag needs to be no index, no follow. Example like this: tags Dallas, Ryland in wedding. Let's just make that as Ryland in wedding. Same content. So that's going to be duplicate content, and this is indexable. And we're going to check index and follow right here. And we don't have h1 in tags. Yep, we have canonicals. We got no meta description. So this won't help. So it's better to no index and no follow it. So it's not going to be included in the sitemap. And there are also other sitemap in here, which I haven't checked. It's just, is that the same? Yep, it's still the same. I think we need to remove the, we definitely need to remove the DJ sitemap. Authors also. Let's try to check this. All right. Duplicate content and the same content in different tags. Post tag. So we're going to remove the post tag, DJ sitemap, author sitemap, remix category sitemap, classic. So this one's okay. Remix category. Oh, okay. So that's cool because that's the playlist or the page for, when you want to play music. And let's go ahead and talk about technical issues. Broken, yep, done. Fix missing and duplicate meta description. So when we are going to check out meta description in here, as you can see, we are missing meta description on these pages. As you can see, I can't move it. Right, so there's blog contact about mixes. There's no meta description. And so on. Probably this is the blog which has thin content. Not responding. See if we can check out word count. Word count is 320 for this page right here. So it needs a minimum of probably 500, 600. But if we are targeting a keyword, it should be 100 keywords or more. So if that's ordinary page, does you can increase the word count in here. Other than that, you should remove that because it's going to hurt the rankings. Plain content on the pages. So let's go ahead and check out. Wait, let's just close this. Or wait, save it. Let's quickly save that for 15 minutes. And close it. So let's talk about image attributes and use a single H1 on each page. There is no H1 on the about page. And for alt attributes, let's go ahead and check quickly. Let's just go to the home page and check out images right here. So in the home page, there's two H1. We can change this to H2. That's in here. It should be H2 or just a paragraph, right? The description is missing. Let's go ahead to the images, alt attributes. There's alt text, most of them, but when we scroll down, there's still images that don't have an alt text on it, as you can see. So still missing. That's going to be implemented to all the pages. It should have alt text to all the pages. And indexation, authors and post tags needs to be no follow and no index. So I've checked those in here. There's test author, needs to be removed. Other than that, that's good. So in schema, we don't have schema in the homepage. It should have a local business schema. And about schema, contact page schema. Yeah, because it will going to help in the Google My Business rankings in here. So what else did I miss? Let's go ahead to website design. The homepage need to have site search in here. And on the blog post, it needs to be shareable. Once the user is going to visit this blog post, it should have a share to action, call to action, or share this post to social media. So let's go ahead to call to action above the fold for important pages. For example, services pages, location pages. Once that is built in here, the location should be, where is that? Give me a second for the location. Let's move. Try to print screen this. Cannot. We cannot print screen. So it should be location is, for example, Yorkville, Astoria, Sunnyside, Greenpoint, Brooklyn, Greenwich, the waterfront, historic downtown, the Heights, Union City, Weehawken, Western New York, Gothenburg, and probably we can choose also Lower Manhattan, Greenwich Village, Greenwich Village, remixologists or remix DJs, and that will going to help the rankings in the Google My Business, and also do an off-page SEO, do more citations on it, and it will going to have an increase in rankings to the local map pack. All right. So other than that, let's go ahead and check out your Google My Business right here. The basic thing that you should do is respond to the reviews that you have. When we're going to check out reviews, simple, just click like in here, and then reply to which target keyword that you are trying to rank. All right. For example, you're trying to rank as remixologist in New York. So thank you for the review, and we'll try to dominate, or we try to be the number one remixologist in New York, something like that. So as long as the keyword or the text that you want to rank is in your reply, that always works. So reply to all of them or give them a thumbs up so that they will going to visit your website again or check out. You should like this, and that will going to help. Other than that, you need to post. You're not doing post. I think you need to post 3 times a week or 5 times a week if you're not ranking on a certain type of keyword for this Google My Business. It really helps the posting, because again, you can share that to um, social medias. The post can be shareable. In here, proper navigation. So in proper navigation, I see that you are having. Oh wait, we just found out that this is. It's not the post, it's the tag category. So in here, it should be under the blog post, like press, random, real weddings, pops. It should be added in the blog, a sub menu in the blog in here. It's like this. Right? So in that way, when they're going to um, point on the blog, they're going to have more options. For example, if this is not working, then you can have the other categories linking in here in the blog. And also, once you are going to scroll, it should have a sticky header so that people will not going to scroll back again at the top so that they can click something. For example, I'm going to show you. Example of that is like this. You can see it sticks. And there's a wait. It should have also a button like go back to top, probably in here or at the right. So when a user press it, it's going back directly at the top. So that's for user experience. Most users were going to love it. And in here, Google Search Console, Google Analytics, I need to have access on those, even though that's just correct URL. I still need to check those. This one is checked, but this time, right, it's going to update the time, the date. So schema markup needs to have local business, OG data. I haven't checked those. Let's go quickly check that. Once you share your website, it should have a featured image or something, or data in it. All right, so we don't have feature image. I'm just guessing. So link preview is ugly. It should have a big image, and I'm guessing they are scraping it on the feature image of the page. Or we set the image into a different one. I mean, that's ugly. Look at this homepage. Should be fixed. It should have OG data. Let's just put it not done in there so that it will look perfect once I'm going to work on this website. So schema errors, no schema errors. That's done. About markup, contact, blog markup, not. Let's mark those as not done. All right. And in here, all good. So because you're using Yoast SEO, no worries. And Smusher, broken link checker, if that is needed on the implementation of the errors in here, that's going to be you're going to be informed. 410 for WordPress. I believe you don't have those. You don't have 4 errors. I have double checked that by a tool called Screaming Frog for free. So, anyways, that's just it. It needs. I'm going to send this to you. All right. So I'm going to send this to the clients, or and if it calls back, this one is on page and off page, and then keyword research and what's this? Just added those. CD. So no on page and no off page yet. Yeah, I think we have 28 minutes. All good. Right. Yeah. As you can see, it only has a few paragraphs in here, and it's ranking page position page 4, right? So Sima Modi Huts. Wait a sec. Hmm. That's so easy to rank. Look at this. Wiki, Reddit, Twitter. Need to do more research on it. Right. So that needs more content on the blog pages. We can do we can add the Jasper. Before it's Jarvis, now it's Jasper. Can you imagine those? Now Jasper AI. Right. So if we needed words or content, this is the best thing I would do. On the other hand, if you have writers or the writers is really good, I use this and then I use something like Grammarly to fix the grammars. And poof, everything is ranking. Right. I'm just going to, because there's my account right there. And there's a lot of content on that account. Right, that's just it. Thank you for watching, and Simon, I'm gonna send this to you. Let me know if you have more questions, and talk to you soon. Bye bye.